All right, it's just before 7 o'clock, and I took off the jersey shirt here in order to put on the t-shirt, which is cold and damp, but not from the permethrin, just from the fact that it was out and got a little bit of cold rain on it. So I've been sitting here contemplating whether I want to continue up that way. I would kind of like to get to the top of the ridge here just to see what's on the other side, and or see, what the T-squared trail does, where it goes from here. But I think it's best probably not to overdo it. So I think maybe we'll descend, go back down here to Cougar Run at the bottom, and rejoin the Donut Hole Trail. And if it is indeed 5.1 miles back to the car, I'm curious to see how long that'll take me to hike it. We really have, yesterday is really no measure. It doesn't give us any idea because I lollygagged along the way so much. I stopped so many times, and set up the tent, right, to try it out. Practiced hanging the food bag, and so I made several stops where I have no idea how much time I burned up. So I don't have a good sense of how long it'll take to walk that distance. If it were flat, much less time, I'm sure, than what it's gonna take. Yeah, there are so many ups and downs on the donut hole. It's serious business. I mean, standing here looking at that opposite ridge, we came from the top of that, right, or very near the top of that, and across a plateau before we descended that thing via switchbacks. Now, that is a long way up, and so, yeah. So when we get down here to Cougar Run, we got that climb on the opposite ridge, and then once we get up onto that plateau, it's a nice, it'll be a pleasant little stroll for a while on the plateau, and then finally descending down to Abe Run where we camped last night. So looking forward to that. Let's go. Final task before heading down to the bottom is spray a bit of the Natrapel tick and insect repellent on me. I put this hat back on because I was getting a little chilly. So sprayed a little bit on the top of my hat, and sprayed my arms, my neck, the cuffs of my pants, and my shoes. So, me no likey the ticks. They're kind of the biggest pain in this part of the country. But what are you gonna do? This is their home. It's not that they don't like me passing through. I think they like it. They like us passing through. It's like, lunchtime. Here we are at the junction of the T-squared trail and the Donut Hole Trail. So we got to cross Cougar Run on this crazy thing. And it's 5.1 miles back to Hyner Run State Park. So let's see how long it takes me to do it. 5.1 miles of a very demanding trail. Let's go. Here comes the sun, dootin' doo-doo. We're climbing up out of Cougar Run Canyon. Got a little ways to go here before we reach the top of the ridge up there. And then it'll be a nice stroll for a little while. Okay, we're just about out of Cougar Run Canyon. We're almost to the top here where we get to the plateau. Taken me 23 minutes so far to climb up this ridge. And just back there a little ways, came around a switchback, and I spooked a couple of eagles, I think. And I guess they were in a tree together, and they squawked and flapped and carried on, and they were close enough that it scared the bejesus out of me. But I guess I scared them, which is why they took off like they did. So, you see what I've got in my hand here? I reached for that. Basically, movement and disturbance, sudden movement and disturbance near me made me reach for the thing. But all is well.